saying this, I believe most of you are advanced traders. Mmesoma vitu fulani, mkajua venye kunaenda. You have learned about breaker block, fair value gap, all the things you have learned before. You know? So if I go through, you understand what I'm trying to say. So personally, I do trade ICT. ICT is just inner circle trader. It's just like any other person who can come up with his or her laws under trading, so that us we can copy. You can use the copying parameters to trade. Are you getting my point? And that's why you usually hear ICT, SMC. ICT is just a person. I think it's from US. Ni huyu msame kuja na vitu zake pale, idea zake to trade, so that you can use it to make money from the market. So I normally use ICT concepts. I'll get to the point. Just like, for example, if you are in Kenya, you can say maybe the person who came with the yellow bus is Matiang'i, you know. So if you see that, you remember this person. Get to the point. Now, this guy normally use breaker block, fair value gap, those stuffs, liquidity to trade the market. So currently, I normally use daily fair value gap to give me the bias on where the market will be going, on where the market will be coming from, and where the market will be heading soon. So that's how it is. So I'd like you guys to cooperate. Pick one market that you can analyze right now. Like during today at around I think 3 p.m. I was having this market that is volatility 10-1s. 10-1s, where is it? It was some nice sales that time. So let me try to show you. My entry was here, my target was here. You've seen it has just moved down very fast. So that's how it is. I'll pick any of the market that I want to do to trade. So I'll go to the daily time frame. On a daily time frame, I'll pick my fair value gap. Let me pick here. I'll pick body to body. That is my daily fair value gap. Or let me pick this one. This is which is near the current one. So this is my point of target, my daily FVG. Now that's it. I'll go to the lower time frame. That is H1 or M15, but I'll go to M15. M15, I'll be looking for two things, because this market, let me go back. This market on a daily time frame, it's doing what? If you see a fair value gap breaking that point, it must come and retest and start selling now. Whoever I was teaching about the trend, if you're my student, the trend moves in, like, we have three types of trend: uptrend, downtrend, and consolidating. So if it's a downtrend, remember the highs and the lows. Remember the retest and the impulse and those stuffs. So this is retracement. So the market should retrace back to that fair value gap and start selling consecutively. So after marking that point, I'll come to M15. Under M15, what will I be looking? Simple thing. I'll be looking for maybe an breaker block, order block, on what is it? Simple thing. So under this market, I was looking, remember, let me try to zoom out kidogo. So what I'm expecting here is simple. It's simple. So this is my point. It has broken below this fair value gap. It must retest that point, then start selling. That's right. You know that. If I've told you before about the trend, you get the point. Now, what will I be looking for me to enter this market? I know very well that the market has broken below that fair value gap. That's the daily fair value gap. Now, I want to sell this market. What will I be looking? Number one, for me, as my student on any other person, I'll go for a breaker block. I'm getting the point. So, under my breaker block, what will I be seeing? I'll try to look for a breaker block. Now, here I'm looking for a bearish breaker block, not a bullish breaker block. Now, bearish breaker block, how does it look about? If you have not learned about it, go and learn more about it. That's how it is. I'm giving a gold mine. Maybe then I'll pay it for free. Go and work on it. Yeah. Now, I'm seeing a breaker block. Personally, there's a difference between a breaker block and a mitigation block. Breaker block gives an emphasis over liquidity, like in a penny liquidity. But mitigation ni continuation of a trend. And what I'm trying to say is breaker block inakanga ina change direction. Inakupa change of direction. Yeah. In a simplest language. Now hapa let me pick a, we have different, kuna breaker block mingi hapa sana. They wanna take off this high, take off this low, take off that low. Are you getting the point? Now the market should be simple. The moment the market has taken that point, now what am I looking? I'm looking to enter this market from my fair value gap, of which it's here. A minute. Of which it's here. That should be my entry and stop loss on the top point here. Take profit down here. That's how it is. Simple, 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 simple. So this trade, I saw this at that time. Let me delete this one first. I saw, where was it? I think, where was it? It's here. I saw the market took this high. So instead of this market coming back to this order block and going up, what did the market do? It came and it broke that low. Simple. It took that low. What can we think as a trader who have been trading for long? We have a fair value gap here, we have a fair value gap here. You can use your Fibonacci to mark from that high to the middle point of that point. Your entry should be at a 50% level. That should be your entry. Okay, if you have missed it, that's another problem. But you could have entered under this order block here. That should be your entry point. Take profit where? Down here. Stop loss above that high. You are done and dusted. That's my topic. That's I normally trade. Simple. Stop complicating things. Trade on your own. Make money. Enjoy yourself. Avoid scammers. Avoid all of the stuffs. Where work on your own. If it's working for you, go for it. If it's not working for you, achana nayo. Look for your own way. So let me analyze another market for the last one. I've seen step index was working along during the day. So the last one. And I want to go back again. So if you have any question, prepare for it. If I'll be kama nitakuwa nimemaliza na maybe utakuwa na swali, you can talk to me by WhatsApp or any other means. So hapa kwa hii step index tuko daily time frame. Unaona nini? I'm seeing a fair value gap here. Are you getting the point? So if you don't know fair value gap, go and work on it. I have my channel there that is called the Street Talk Forex Trading. Go back, learn more about it. You'll get more knowledge about fair value gap. Now, I'll mark my fair value gap, daily fair value gap pivot. Then I'll go to maybe lower time frame. Let me go for M15 or M30, the time frame that is good for you. So under that point, what I'll be looking is the simplest way, because that is a bullish fair value gap. So that means I'm looking for a bullish buying trend. Sinisawa. That means I'll be waiting to see the market that has been closed above that point and retesting that point and going up. Like imesha break to our fair value gap, si ndio? Hii market imekuza fair value gap yetu daily. So that means in a retest hapa, then to consider buy. So our buying confirmation, I'll be looking for a mitigation block, breaker block, order block, those things, you know. So I'll go for a breaker block. So on a breaker block, I'll be looking any. Let me start from here. Ime break, ime close above. Tutafuta penye kuna breaker block. So if you don't know any breaker block or anything, go and work on it and learn on it. Sawa. So hapa nimeona hii. Hapa. Let me try to see a breaker block under this point. Hii market imekuja nini? Take off this high. Take off this low. This low has taken this low. So I'm anticipating this high to be taken with the body, but it has not taken. Imechukua na weak. So this is null and void. Let me choose another one. This point here has been taken by this one. It has been taken by that point. So what I'm trying to see is, I want to see this market. So I want to see this market taking this high. Now it has taken that high. So our entry should be where? Should be under this fair value gap. But it came and hit our stop loss, no problem. It does not mean that if your setup is wrong, if the trade does not meet your point, that means you are wrong. You know, that has not done it well. But let us look for another breaker block now. Take over. You're looking for a bullish breaker block, not bearish one. So hapa, I'm seeing where take off this low, break of this high. I'm seeing a fair value gap here. Hapana. I'm not seeing a fair value gap. Taking off that low, break of this high. So my entry should be under the fair value gap or order block, but I'm not seeing any. But I can pick my FVG from this point here, from that point to this point. My entry can be 50% level. I think ni hapa. Here, 50% level. This happens when hauna fair value gap. Ni sawa. So 50% level ni hapa. Stop loss, you can target below that point. Take profit ni hapa juu. You see how the market behaved. Sniper, done. So that's how it is. Let me look for another one. I'm not seeing another nice one. Another one is here. Take off this high. I want to see break. So this is the high that led. This is how is it? This is the low that was taken by this high. So you want to see the market to break this high, but it never broke that high. So that's how it is. Simple strategy. Go and work on it. Analyze. Don't sleep. Don't sleep. Nice time for now. So if you have any question, you can ask.